with this, shall we? 3, 2, 1. There. But yeah, both times that I wanted to stream yesterday, are both the times that Twitch actually went down, and because I was like really tired and not in a good mood, I decided to just not, which is a little hypocritical considering last week without my internet I was just like, I really want to stream the entire time, but yesterday and today have just been a bit like, I can't be arsed. I just want to sleep. Yeah, that's the nice thing about these thunderstorms, is it's not too humid, it's kind of nice. Yeah, bloody fluctuating mood. How did you miss that? Oh, I fucked up. Come on, Nagamo. I didn't actually mess anything up there. This actually might be okay. Ow. Might be able to salvage this. Okay, salvaged. That was actually, like, that started off really awfully. But we salvaged that. That was actually a decent second after that fight. For once. Fuck, I wanna... The one thing that I do like about AOT, over most runs, is that hitting start twice skips the cutscene, but here in the Yakuza series I actually have to hit left on the D-pad. Like, it looks like it starts on yes, but it doesn't. Starts on no. But you can enter an input before the actual box comes up to be able to actually just like skip the cutscene immediately, which is really nice actually. But it does mean I can't have a cup of tea. I just want a bloody drink. Just want a nice warm drink. But I should hopefully wake up like an hour into this run or so, and hopefully not be as kind of lethargic-y as I am. It's definitely been a problem over the past few days. I just can't be arsed. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like lack of sleep isn't helping. Hey, I can just hold forward. Hey, you can't run in this part. That's nice. The only other problem I've got at the minute is I don't know why this is happening, but every day that I wake up at the minute, my eyes start burning. Like, really badly. I'm not quite sure why. I've got my glasses on today because I'm guessing my eyes are, like, really dry. I guess I keep, like, opening my eyes whenever I keep, like, waking up. And then, like, I'm just kind of laid in bed with the light kind of filtering in, and, like, that can't be doing me any good. But, whatever. They haven't finished fixing the pipe either. It kind of looks like they're not going to be finished fixing the pipe until... Who knows, actually. They've taken out the old pipe, and they're putting in the new pipe. Like, the difference in the pipe is actually unbelievable. Because, like, all the pipes around here are from, like, Victorian times. They're, like, the really old, rusty, like, thin pipes. But the new one they're putting in are, like, the really big, massive, blue, like, plasticky kind of pipes that are, like, really durable and shouldn't ever break again. But they can't replace, like, all the pipes around here because it would cost so much money. You know, I'm considering taking this part first person. I think it might help a little bit. Yeah, I think going first person in this part might actually help. Yeah, I mean, the entire pipe actually just exploded. Like when they've had it on the side next to it, and there's like a massive rupture in it. Like, do you remember when I was complaining that the water here was like really cloudy, really chalky? Well, yeah, funnily enough, funnily enough, that seems to have stopped since they've rerouted our water from the pipe that's gone exploded to a different pipe. Like, obviously that was a sign that that pipe was on the way out, hilariously enough. So that's kind of nice. We've got decent water again. Like, I can have a nice glass of water, which I haven't been able to have for a while. Kiss flavour. Well, the thing is, like, I'm not averse to hard water because we've always had hard water here, but the fact that it comes out so chalky and cloudy that you cannot see your hand on the other side of the glass. Yeah? No? I don't want to drink that. I do anyway, but I don't want to drink that. Why do I always try and skip this one? I can't skip this. Gonna run out of stamina. Water filter thing? Yeah, I probably should, but I hate filtered water. Like, I'm so used to the hard water that I actually hate filtered water. A friend of mine has a water filter, and whenever they have tap water, they'd always give it this filtered thing. It just tasted so unreal. Like, it tasted so unnatural. It was so weird. Like, I can't explain it very well. It's obviously filtered to have a better taste, but, like, to me, it... Every time I keep trying to go off it's because of the cutscene skips. It's because of having to press left to skip cutscenes is the confirmation dialogue, but for that it's not. Please grab CC Lemon. Hello? Game? Fuck me. Nice times. I can't get around the front of the vending machine and the game doesn't trigger the vending machine. I wasn't sure how I was going to get the guy who was walking behind me there, that's why I did that early swing. So, I got kind of lucky. Cool. Transfer into anybody. Sweet. But yeah, the nice thing about this... Oh, hell. I see him. I have to chill, otherwise I'm going to lose my stamina before they get up to me. I think I should be able to get all the way now. Hey, so memory skin vacation. Yeah, exactly. Like, you actually get used to a taste. As weird as it is, you do get used to like I get used to like hard water. Like, you get used to that taste. You definitely do. It's very weird because it's like I know that the filtered water is actually better for me, but I just can't stand the taste. I just really can't stand the taste. Right. I'd rather have the crappy chalky water that we have than actual proper filtered water that tastes probably a bit healthier. Oh, not again. Okay, I got lucky to be able to do that with just one weapon in the end, because that could have gone way worse. I wanted to load them all back in a line like that. I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't 100% certain if it would or not. So that's a nice backup strat in case you get hit early like I did there. On the sprint. Hit this way, there's no enemies. They should spawn either down that road or the one to our left, and hopefully not the left. So if they do, we're in trouble. Okay, good. Also, I've been watching a few streamers do this Ocarina of Time randomizer. This seems really cool, not gonna lie. Nice. I wanted to switch to that because I knew I'd be able to thrust with that down the alleyway. And also that it would like, save a little bit of time. Rather than running with the trash can. Please no enemies spawn, that would be wonderful. That's unlucky, please go down the road. They're coming to me. Not great, but can't do much about that. Our tea is starting to get to the lukewarm period of just, I wish this was warm again. Oh, nice save. Good luck. New jobs can be daunting, but they can also be really good. Especially if you get like a pay increase. Like even a small pay increase actually, like it gets surprisingly noticeable. I'm gonna lose time coming out of Ed Split. Probably 30 seconds or so. I really like want to hit Ed with the first hit of this, but I keep missing. It doesn't matter because he's dead after this cutscene anyway, but like it just makes that last hit on him easier. I'm done with that tape. Not helping Akiyama. Okay, 15 seconds, I'll take that. Well, 16. I'll take that. It's not too bad. I expected it to be more 30, so that's still pretty in there. The whole getting stuck on the vending machine thing didn't help. Nor did messing up the first hit on the guys into Little Asia. Right. Escaping whenever the need arises. Somebody basically just opens up a door and says, Saejima, get out. That is essentially how it works. Looking forward to Yakuza 7, where Saejima breaks out of prison once again. Somebody said my name in a cabaret club. I gotta bust out. It'd actually be amazing if one of the new guy's first boss fights was Saejima. Just like the imposing Saejima, just like, ah, crap, I made mistakes. I no longer want to be a Yakuza anymore. Actually, it really could be, because he's apparently, like, falsely imprisoned. So he could have his first boss fight be Saejima in prison. Like... That could legit be a thing. It would actually be insane if that was the case. Like, that'd be such a good way to tie him into like some of the older characters. Just predicted the Yakuza 7 before. Yeah, I doubt that. It would be very interesting. It would be very, very interesting. Like, because they do like their prison. They do like their prison stuff in these games. Please, no bad enemies spawn in here. Manageable. I'm just gonna leg it. I have enough Poseidon power left. They shouldn't catch me and I shouldn't run out of breath when this runs out, I hope. Not bad. Not bad. Could have gone way worse. Like, you have just enough time if you delay the Poseidon power through the cutscene. Which is nice. I definitely should get sprint level 2 here, though. For sure. That's what I usually do. And then I don't have to worry about sprint for a while. Like, not until near the end game. Because we still need it to get around a couple of places. That for a while. I don't think I should have done that this chapter, but it's fine because it'll help for, you know, a little bit. Actually, I probably should have waited until Shake the Baby chapter. Because I'm not sure about if I'll have the upgrades that I want to get for Nagamo 3 now. That's a bother. I don't know why I like mess with my upgrades like this. I really need to just like find a progression path and stick to it. This is why I don't get AEC skill for this fight, is that these three are weak enough that you can just clear them without SCC them in. Hey Kirby, hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the host, Cavalier. Yeah, Detroit was really good. Detroit was a lot better than I was expecting. Like, way better than I was expecting. I was genuinely surprised at the quality of it, and how much there was, and how many different ways the ending could be taken. Like I thought it'd just be like a heavy rain kind of thing where it all congregates on like one part, but no, like there were actual different outcomes that could potentially be had. Like it felt like choices mattered on like, say, Heavy Rain, on like, say, most Telltale games, etc. Like most Telltale games, I remember it with like the early Walking Dead Season 1 stuff. You had like a choice of saving one person over the other at the start, which was like, oh, whoa, that's really different. Like they're gonna like change what character comes with you for the rest of the journey. And it's like, no, the other character that you pick just dies and then just skips out, like at the start, rendering your decision basically null and void anyway. Like, I think that Telltale's way of doing things is way overrated. Large sloth. Very large. Good stuff. Good stuff. That was a decent split. But yeah, Telltale games need like a massive shake-up, and they really need to change the engine as well, because their games have such a problem, especially on like consoles and stuff. Like, if you look at any Telltale game from the last like 2-3 years on a console, it's just disastrous. Even like a lot of PCs have problems with it. Like, they need to get rid of that decrepit engine and just make a new one now. If they do that, they could easily just start to like evolve their games in ways that they need to. Like, I think their storytelling is good. Decisions, less so. But that engine is holding them back. For sure. Like, I would just like to see them make a new engine and just go completely ham with it. Like, The Wolf Among Us was really good. The Wolf Among Us was really, really good. And I think that Wolf Among Us Season 2, like, on a new engine could be, like, fantastic. Like, just stand out. I think that got delayed recently to 2019 as well. How do you feel about the concept presented? Yeah, and then I think that since then, there's been a lot of actual progression in that kind of interactive storytelling scene. Again, I think that Detroit has pushed things a little further, but I understand that not everything is going to have the budget of Detroit, because that was just insane. Hey, Tenki. Yeah, Sam & Max type adventures would be great. Hell, a new Sam & Max would be great, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I definitely like think that they need a shake-up. Like, I like what they do with their stories, apart from like the choices that really don't matter, like not even in the long run. But yeah, their actual stories themselves are good. They just really need to get off that engine. It's causing so many problems, and it must be holding them back. Oh no. Really? Nagamo, stop being a pain. Gonna do his time on the split for sure. This has been a bad Nagamo fight. Come over here, you bugger. That went well. That did no damage. Is this kill? Oh. Bad Nagamo fight. Really bad Nagamo fight. What I need to do more there is grab the concrete blocks that are around. The concrete blocks would be a very good way of doing good damage to Nagamo. But never mind. Oh, I need to just remember that for the future. Just use those concrete blocks more. The baseball bat is a bit of a red herring. The baseball bat doesn't really do much and kind of pushes him away a bit too much. But those concrete blocks can hit fast. The trouble is, the concrete blocks you can actually get, as you saw, grabbed by Nagamo when you have them. Even if you're in the middle of like a normally uninterruptible attack. Like I was. Welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the chat room. Twice in a row. Your time each switch still isn't broken. I'll refresh chat in a second if I don't see anything. Oh no, I see how I stream, that's fine. I guess I'm not completely broken. Why is Twitch having so many problems the last few days? I see that. Thank you for the bit, Sloth.
No, Anta. Kyo-chan ni yasashiu.
Yeah, you're lucky, Ice Cream. Seraph's data cap is up, so he can't be here to promiscuously sell out. Promiscuously. Hey, Akin, how you doing? But yeah, I was watching a few folks do an Ocarina of Time item randomizer. I ate your pie, Slack, Swerve, yesterday into today. It looks really good. It looks really, really good, and I love Ocarina of Time.
Yoshi, Yoshi.
Yeah, as you know, Ifrit's coming up. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Isn't the P5 collab also coming up? Is this Rob's? I know it. I hate it though because Rob's is the worst one to actually activate. It takes absolutely forever for it to recognize. That's good. P5 after Ifrit, okay. Man, why is Ifrit so soon? Also, I don't have a good water grid in the slightest. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I don't think I can get a single... I don't think I can get a single weapon from the event. Like, maybe one, but I don't think I can get a fully uncapped one. I can't get both like I did Earth. Hell, I haven't even uncapped them to their true forms yet, because I just don't have the Yggdrasil buds. Which I really should get off my backside and get, considering that would help with these bloody handsome gorillas. For those who don't know, the latest Grand Blue event is called Handsome Gorilla. It is exactly as advertised. That's a very handsome gorilla. It's a very good-looking gorilla. And he just punches your head in. Like, he is strong. Okay, if you've not seen the Handsome Gorilla yet, I'd go suggest you take a look at that Handsome Gorilla. That's one Handsome Gorilla. Don't take him lightly, he'll punch you. Yeah, literally, the latest event, it's actually kind of hilarious. Well, I'm not going to, like, say the story for people who haven't actually, like, done it. But it's actually kind of hilarious, and, like, it winds up with this handsome gorilla. It's, like, literally just this really handsome gorilla. Is that Lift or Upsy Daisy? That's... Thunderjaw's are fun. Thunderjaw's a good one. Lift? I'll take double lift. Yeah, the gacha banner as well, it's great. It's just roll now, get gorilla. Lifts. Alright. Decent shake the baby. You have to, it's actually a hilarious event, and you get to be able to make your own like set of manga images after it's done. It's actually it's actually really clever. In a cauldron? Ooh, yeah. The cauldron stuff. I really like the cauldrons, but they are bloody hard. If you don't go in there prepared, you're in trouble. But I won't spoil the story as to why there's a handsome gorilla. There's just a handsome gorilla. And the hilarious thing is you can roll him in the gacha. Like, he's not a playable character, but he is a summon. It's the greatest thing. Meanwhile, fuck Idolmaster. Oh my god. I have to stop because I missed down. Actually, I had level 2. I might actually have been fine. Yeah. Bridal Kotaha. Bridal Kotaha and Bridal Mickey. Like, I know Bridal Mickey is perm, but you motherfuckers, you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how to make money off that gacha. How dare you? Like, I've been waiting for Carter's SSR, and of course it'd be a limited bridal one. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? I'm really glad because it's the anniversary month. It's a shame that like the the objective here is right here, because otherwise that taxi would have been an amazing spawn. But yeah, the 1 year anniversary stuff has started, and it's a free single pull every day, which is actually really good, because considering it's only a year old, like, it's never going to be 10 pulls, but an entire month's worth of free single pulls is a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting a week of single pulls. So I will take it. Right. Combo speed, dash attack. Attack. Oops. I'll do it now. Right, I'm going to try something new with this fight. I'm going to go to a corner where there's... Actually, no. I'm going to start off by trying to get the heat mode activated, because it activates really fast and you get teleported back to the middle. So what I'm going to do is, whilst we're all in the middle, I'm going to do dropkicks to be able to get them into that heat mode. And then I'm going to go to a corner where there's a bunch of weapons and just pray that things go well. Because there's time to be saved on this split. There's a lot of time to be saved on this split. Yeah, break arrows are really good as well. It's like the normal thing that I like to do with the Thunderjaws in the field is kind of like stealth them, but you can't do that in a cold room. Like if you are on a stealth build like I was, you're in trouble. You know what? I hit him a few times. He has more HP than I do. Good. Right. Over here, lads. Even these baseballs are doing good damage, though. And this is without CC Lemon. Some of these you can get interrupted in them. Nope, nope, nope. This bin should actually do good damage if you get all of them. Oh, yes! What? Matsunaga? I don't know how that hit, but nice. A good Nagamo 3 for once. Oh, I've been waiting for that for a long time. Sweet. Right, we need to get collateral before we hit up Somia. That's the only thing that I know is absolutely necessary at this point. That I've routed out, at least. So 100% we have to save up for collateral. Because there's just so many enemies that congregate in the spa that you just need it. Also, what I'm thinking is collateral and also vending machine drink upgrade. I think I can get an extra 20% out of the drinks by that point. Not bad. Not bad in the slightest. Yeah, like, by the end of the game, I was less stealth and more, like, full-on assault. But stealth, like, is really good at first, but, like, you have certain situations, like the Cauldrons, where you just can't stealth. Which is a shame, because, like, playing it stealthily was really satisfying, because those crit hits you can get from stealth do so much damage. Like, a ridiculous amount. And you can actually still stay stealth, even if you, like, walk up to a dinosaur and shove an electronic stick up its ass. Like... Shut up, Master Zoe. Right, CC Lemon. Let's do this. Yeah, it's just impossible in certain situations, which sucks. Hey, do you think I missed any of the poem stones in this run? Despite the fact I missed them in the last 2 runs. Nice, Ekin. Yeah, we're talking Horizon for PS4. I actually really like that game, but I will admit it's not for everybody. I really, really, really like it. A lot. I just like the world building it did. I like the characters. I liked the combat. I liked how, like... It didn't seem in-depth looking at it, but it really was. Like, you break different parts and the actual enemies do different things. Like, it was really good. This is good because I've started to get through the rust. Where are we going, Masazoi? Good Masazoi fight, yo. We moved away from the actual like flowers and stuff. I'll take that. Damn, Windows on your laptop. Yeah. Yeah, good old Windows update. Oh yeah, the combat is just superb. And like, is it a must-have? I really like it, but I know it's not for everybody. I basically 100%ed it. I did it on stream as well. I think much to the chagrin of like quite a lot of people watching, but but I really like it. I would recommend it. And also the DLC for it is actually pretty good. The DLC is just basically more Horizon. It's like if you want more Horizon, the DLC is just basically a nice chunky slice of more Horizon. There's no like real shocking like plot revelations, but it is a bunch of like, oh hey, hint hint nudge nudge, which is really nice because it basically sets up for a sequel, which is great. Like it basically goes, yo, the sequel could go in this direction very easily now. So nice. Obviously not saying anything about the actual plot of it, of course, but like yeah, I really like the game's plot and the DLC's plot. It's just the whole world building was really good, and like it had me interested, and that's such an important thing. Like for a game that is that long and is like an open world kind of game like that, getting your players interested is like one of the most important things you can do. How did you not take any damage from that? And how are you? This guy's wisdom. Catherine, oh, I forgot about the Catherine remake. Online Catherine multiplayer. Online competitive Catherine anywhere. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I am so excited. I am so excited. More excited than you could ever imagine about that. The prospect of competitive Catherine is just... I get PS4 in future. I would highly recommend PS4. I'd highly recommend a Switch as well. Like, I love both my PS4 and my Switch. They're both amazing consoles for what they do. Like, oh yeah, the damn it, level 2 only gets me to the door. The story of Horizon could be done at any time. Like, you can leave it to do side stuff if you want. It never... I don't think there's ever a time it ever locks you in. And it does very clearly say, this is it. Like, we're gonna go and do the thing now. Like... And even then, you're still kind of, like, not fully locked in, which is nice. Man, I would have loved that taxi to spawn right here. Nope. Nope. Ah, shit. I got confused. Yeah, like the side quests aren't anything that'll blow your mind, but the storytelling in them is really good. The kind of the world building, the character building is really good. Like they were a lot more substantial than I was expecting, which is nice. Infiltrate the second floor. Don't forget. You always forget. Oh yeah, like we played it on hard for the first playthrough, and it was brutal. Like there were points where it was just brutal. But like, especially when you consider that the people who did it had only ever really done the Killzone FPS games, and they've made this third-person open-world game that is absolutely crazy. It's gorgeous, it plays like a dream, even on base crappy PS4, it just plays like an absolute dream. And the combat is just amazingly in-depth. Like, the combat has so much, like, ridiculousness to it. Like, all enemies have, like, several different weak points, but if you take care of those weak points, they will act and have different attacks, and do different things, and react in different ways. Like, they've crafted something that is kind of insane to think about. Like, when you consider all the other factors, like... Now you better be getting Yakuza 0 with your PS4, otherwise Papa Froob gonna be mad. Papa Froob? Father Froob? One of the two. A lot of stuff to do instead of story, lose interest in it. You don't have to do the side stuff, and you might find the side stuff boring. Like, I liked it, but that's because I was very invested in the world and the characters. Don't say yes, zero manufacturing country. Digital, my friend. Digital. If you wait, it usually goes on offer. Yakuza 6 is currently 20% off on US PSN, by the way. That might be PS Plus owners only, but anyone watching and you're interested in Yakuza 6, nudge nudge wink wink. Shameless sellout. But Yakuza 0 often goes on sale at the moment, because it's been out for a while, which is nice. We don't have the time to get CC Lemon here, so grab a show you there. We could actually come ahead coming out of this fight. This has been a good run so far. It's actually been a very good run so far. So now that I've said that... Whoa, Andorus. How you doing, buddy? How's your time in VR treating you? I know we joke about it, but it genuinely does look really good fun. I'm getting paid for SARS. I never get paid for SARS. Anyone who says I get paid is lying to you. The time's nice. Ooh, that was clean. Apart from that missed hit, ignore that. I could probably keep the Shoryu Beer for the Master Zoe fight, to be honest. Actually, there are a lot of enemies there. I think it would sap some of it up. Gotta wait. Like, the trigger is right there. Just hit $1,700, huh? Battle War in Detroit. That's good games. Very good games. Very, very good games. Please don't hit me, boys! Another beautiful fight. Damn. I'm on fire today. Right, we need to get the thing. Collateral. That's the one. Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff that's at least console exclusive. Like, obviously not completely exclusive if you have a PC. WoW content? That's true. Will you be... Actually, that's a good point, Andaris. Will you be doing WoW Legacy when it comes out? Like, I still consider stuff that's on PS4 and PC to be exclusive to PS4, because, like, most of the time when people say about exclusivity, they're talking console-wise. And, like, usually most of the time people know that PC stuff is, for the most part, a better port on PC. Sometimes it can go astray, cough, near cough. Like, the near port apparently is a mixed bag. It could run well on your system, it could also run ass on your system, who knows. Good luck. So I'm waiting to do the upgrades until after you get all the experience for the next part, which should be after the clan creator stuff here. Again, we want to show you there so that the attack buff lasts after this fight. Can you please drink? Thank you.
おっさんはジャスティス的に回したらどうなるか思い知るや
So I wasn't sure if the other guy was looking forward or not. Got lucky. Yeah, I don't know much about Vampire, to be honest. Like, I know I liked what little I played of Life is Strange from them. And I do like, actually, their way of interactive storytelling. Going back to the conversation we were having earlier. Right. Hit circle, but Joe? I hit the wrong button. It's really bad. That was a slow one. That was a very slow one. Ugh. Council? Never heard of it.
I can't remember
if I can skip this cutscene. I think I can. I can. This is one you can't.
Justice なめんじゃねえぞてめえら死にさらせ
Why is my drop rate not coming out? Bad fight. Bad fight. Not good, not good, not good, not good.
私今結構すごいこと言いましたよ。普通もっとこういろいろ聞きたくなりません？
いや
Yeah, if you accidentally accept that one, it's a minute and a half loss. So you have to be very careful not to accept that. Okay, now is the time we will get collateral. As well as... and you know what? I want regard and parry for later, so I'll get those now. Now we want our CC Lemon buff.
Ticket.
片道
はい。
Because I know this Somia one split can be improved on, so it'd be great if we could do that now. Welcome to the chat room. Lovely. Of course. Trigger. I don't trust Nagamo with the big lads. That's why I like to hit that one a little bit down, so that you can finish it off. Whilst I can take care of these two. Okay. I have a new idea for this guy.
なんだ
I'm
てめえ
basically gonna use my extreme heat on him. Try and get rid of him fast. Hello.
おい何してんだこらてめえやめるのも大概にしろよ終わらせてやるよ
I didn't hit any of these. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
あとは頼んだよ。
止まれ
Please. Here. That one might not even be worth getting. Considering it's just a stamina XX. It's like a small health boost and a small heat boost.
4代目をお止めしろ。
Haven't really needed those last few runs, so that one might be worth just not getting. I don't know why I keep locking onto that guy behind me. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad this one has been, like, not losing its spawn trigger. I'm worried about that. Broken a fair bit of furniture that I didn't want to break there, but... Whoops, hit my average. There we are. That's more like it. Decent split. Not bad. Not bad, so I started concentrating there. Because I know I could have a good fight. It was a decent fight. I kind of broke a lot of the furniture that I shouldn't have broken, but whatever. I don't think I can get the upgrades for Jugi Han that I want. Oh well. Never mind. We'll have to see. I don't think I've got enough points to be able to do it. Fairly certain it's 130 I need, which, yeah, I won't have enough for all of it. That'd be a pain.
Kiryu no aniki.
Let's find out. No, nowhere near enough. Rip. Where did I lose out on it? Where have I done extra upgrades? Vending machine stuff? It must be the vending machine stuff. Must be. Shit. It's off, Joe. No one cares. Do I go full? I could go full damage instead, I guess. Full damage would probably mitigate some of the lost heat stuff. Yeah, let's do that. That's a bad fight spawn. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to go full damage to mitigate the lack of heat stuff I should have at this point. Let's go, let's go. Okay.
半順義には後で文句言わねえとな。
We might lose time in the split. We'll see. Not liking the look of what's going on at the moment. Although we did have a random fight here in PB, which we don't seem to have here, so that's good. That'll help a little bit. So I have to do a bit of extra menuing because of the whole, not being able to get my heat upgrades. Alright. Jungi-han, let's go. Usually I have an 8-hit combo here, and for some reason it's not bringing out my actual combo again. Glitched like the other day. Weird. Okay. Lost no time. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I think I'm good on upgrades for a while. I still want the rest of the heat upgrades if I can get them, but we'll see. My right eye is really blurry at the minute. I can barely see through it. It's really weird. I think it's like that eye problem I was talking about earlier. Where my eyes hurt every time I wake up at the minute. I think my eyes are just like really dry. I might have to get some eye drops. Ugh, they are as well. Christ. Ugh. Yeah, I might just have to get eye drops. Ugh. I hate eye drops. Chill the chat room. Keeps happening. Keeps happening. Unfortunately, my energy's starting to get low already, which is not good. Like, could you get low after the run instead of, like, well, having a good run? Thanks. Please no enemy spawn, please no enemy spawn, please no enemy spawn, please no enemy spawn. Nice. Back off, Joe. Half an hour's 25%. Good. Windows updates are the best. That's a fight over there. Interesting. Am I gonna run out of stamina here? I might. Okay, got lucky. Got close. Let's speed up. Well, yeah. At least I'm here for you to watch whilst nothing happens. I keep forgetting that's the point where I'm supposed to grab the CC lemon. I have to do backup strats. Start you there, stacks. Let's go. It'd still take forever and a day to update, even with an SSD. It's just Microsoft's slow all systems. Also, there's some crap on the inside of my glasses that I can't get rid of. I don't have the time. I'm just gonna take them off for now. And my eyes get really dry or something. Huh. Good hit. Do I need more than 22 hits? I don't think I do. This might be a show you beer strat. Because we got to fight the guys down by Riza.
桐生だ。
秋山です。
ああ、
まあ先手。
そうか。
I think that's
この
about
間
it.
あいつは
Because then we get the CC11 for
あいつの
the
一歩
little Asia
江
part.
戸がいるの。そのど真ん
なんだ。
桐生さんが見つけた店は
なんなら
極道かとにかく
いいのか。
劇場前桐生さんは
ああ、
わかりました。でも
Very surprised that no enemy spawn there. Also, Ekin, I'm not sure if I'm going to be available to make it to Now's. It's looking increasingly likely that I won't be. Which fucking sucks. Why did my bike break? Question mark.
Ah, 悪いな。ああ、わかった。ライザップへの悪いが、
そうですか。もし気が
ああ、入会する気になったらライザップのトレーナーに話しかけよう。
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, sounds like unfortunately that might be for the best. It's a shame because I think it could have been really cool. But I just don't have the money for it. I have yet to like book my flight and everything. I've really got to get on that. Book my flight, book my registration, because I kind of haven't yet, and I bloody well should. Haha. Confirmed runner, hasn't registered, cough. Hopefully. Sounds like you've needed it for a while, so hopefully. Can I get around you? Love the dropkick.
手間取らせやがって。
Excuse me, ladies.
This is for that one sellout like an hour ago SQF triggered.
We back-ending sellouts, are we? Also, no dollar out. Let's see, registration's half price. I mean, there's still early bird reg, which I need to get on. Get on and do. Whoop. Stop. CC Lemon.
$5 LAT SQF triggered.
You also forgot your Miku glasses? Lugu would be very upset. Hey, Mil. How you doing? It's one of these points where you hope your friends don't reveal any of their personal information in messages whilst you're streaming. I should turn those off. He's not wrong about Destroy It, though. If I'd have played the demo for it, which the demo was apparently the very first bit of the game, if I'd have played that demo, I'd have wanted it as well. I got it anyway, and it was good. See, that's good. Akiyama then runs to the end. So this trigger's already set. Try something real quick.
已经全部交付了。好，那今天的工作结束了，辛苦了。
Can get there or thereabouts. It's fine. Oh yeah, Public always did have big updates. I uninstalled that when obviously my PC's gone to crap, so I don't have to deal with all those updates. Also, my solid state seems to be missing about 60 GB. Ironically enough, the size of Titanfall 2, but Titanfall 2 isn't installed to my SSD. So I'm not quite sure where all that space has gone. Yeah, Ice Cream could be getting all of these Bitcoin monies. Mining the bits. Getting the coin. Literal bits. Holla holla get dollar. Also, don't do it.
Kiryu-san.
God damn it. Okay, you wanna go through the doorway, my friend? Ads. Well, being an affiliate, I don't see a penny of the ad revenue, so... Thank you for not having Twitch blacklisted, though. Blacklisted? Whitelisted? I can never remember the actual proper one. I want the sword. Oh my god. Well, here's a fight that's going horribly wrong. Oh my god. That was awful.
さあ早く行きましょう
That was very awful.
やばい
Whitelist, there we go.
キルさん今のうちに早く
Because I have Twitch basically whitelisted so that Twitch gets revenue. And obviously streamers get revenue as well.
Oi, oi! どうなってんだよ
That's because you got Twitch Prime, my dude. Twitch Turbo. Managed to kill him before the attack buff ran out, which was nice. That was my main goal there. Always walking into walls.
よいしょっと 全員揃いましたねそれではご案内しますどうやら悪いお城をなって決まっ
I kind of saw the block coming in. I don't know how he kicked that before me, but I don't like how everybody's over here for once. I think like the entire room is split in half right now. Get out of here, Akiyama. Well, lads, I missed everybody with that rocket. Long now? What's to what? Cough? Were there two lads called Long there? Drop the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Derby, thank you for the host. That's not a long man. You did try. You did try. I don't know, YouTube seems to be doing everything in its power to go against creators. Wow, sloth. I remember to wait a sec. Ow! Fuck you, eh? I'm surprised that connected, alright. Don't grab the head! I think we're losing time here. At least it's probably not going to be a gold anyway. Damn it, Dong! Nice hit. Ah, we lost 3 seconds. It's a nice hit. It was a very nice hit. This is my chair. How you doing, Akiyama? But yeah, I feel sorry for like YouTube content creators these days because like YouTube seems to be doing everything in its power to actually quash YouTube content creators. Like if you're not a famous celebrity whose name is Will Smith, then you're shit out of luck in 2018 apparently. Which that sucks. You know, oh hey, this is the platform that I've chosen to have a career on, or that's like managed to come to me, and all of a sudden, oh hey, it's being taken away from me and there's no decent alternative out there. Like, it'd be nice if Twitch's, like, upload stuff was good, but it's not gonna be like a... It's not gonna be like a YouTube replacement, is it? Like... It's nice that Twitch at least have something like that in place. But... Yeah. Yeah, it's just all the people who have, like, built up their channels and stuff over the last few years are just, like, completely screwed, especially if they're smaller content creators. Like 1k subs, like 10k subs, etc. Asgard, thank you very much for the host. How are ya? Somebody got lucky on the gacha tonight. Fucking Vimeo in 2018. God, I wish. There needs to be some kind of replacement for YouTube. Like, it's one of those where it's got such a monopoly because there is no decent alternative. Pure and simple. I went to the right taxi, hooray. Boss was exhausting, you lost? Ah, that sucks. I'm doing alright, I'm very tired. I obviously haven't slept well again because of the whole drilling outside with the burst water main. Sucks. Also, my eyes hurt a lot. I don't know why. Especially my right eye. It's very weird. I mean, Twitch probably could, but like, there's a few of us who are a little worried about like some of the things Twitch has been deciding on recently. Some of their decision making has been not great, business-wise. The Amazon side of things definitely seems to be coming into play a lot more recently, which sucks. Like, it's sad that the whole low latency thing is like something that we're just saying is like, oh yeah, this is the best thing they've implemented in like months and years. Like, it's worrying. It's especially worrying when some of their policies are so fucked. Like, so you all know Wolfie EXE. Like, Wolfie, I'd like to think he's a good friend of mine. he's very well known in the fan game community. He regularly streams for like 100 viewers, etc. And recently, he managed to get the all of the partner achievements. And he signed up for the whole partner thing. Went through Twitch. Twitch came back to him after a month with an automated message saying, please complete the partner achievements, which he had. And this was the same with BBF, pre-AGDQ, who also streamed and had the partner achievements, got them all, then signed up for partnership and was told again, you know, please get all of the partner achievements. Why put those guidelines down if you yourselves are not going to follow them when you set them? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Twitch? Like, it's so dumb. It's infuriating. Genuinely infuriating. Hangman's alive after 2 hits. I have less damage than usual. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Usually you take Hangman out in 2 hits here, which means I am doing inherently a little less damage, like a very, very small, minute amount. I could offset that by getting an attack upgrade now, but I'm not sure if that would lose me time. Because most of the enemies in here are going to go down, apart from Hangman, so... Hey, Silver. Some of their decision makings lately haven't been great. Some of them have been. Like, again, low latency. That has been an absolute blessing. Low latency has been great. Like, that's a really good decision. But then you've had, like I said, partner stuff, like, not being completely... Like, that whole partner stuff is just... That's infuriating. That's infuriating for me, and I can't imagine how it feels for the people who actually get there. Have met Twitch's own guidelines of, oh hey, you're now ready for partner, only to then get told in an automated message, oh hey, please do the thing you've already done. Like... I'm probably gonna run out of the attack before I get to the main boss, unfortunately. If I managed to get the both with the drop kick, I might have been fine. So I hit him there at the same time he hit me, so that he'd kind of like cancel me out of my animation, so I could just get across here quickly. Or at least like move up here quickly. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there with an attack buff in time. I can probably drop kick him, but I can't hit him with a barrel. Hurry up. Nice! Okay, we got it just in time. What? 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 Okay. You take this. I'll do that. Because by the time I've hit him like once or twice, I can hit this. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely doing way less damage. I know my CC lemon just ran out, but I'm doing way, way, way less damage at the moment. Like, it's more noticeable without the CC lemon. This is a little worrying. Somiya fight's going to be interesting. This might be a time loss just because I'm not doing all the damage. Like, the Hangman's probably going to take 2 extra hits here. Which isn't good. Be very careful not to hit Somiya and lose some adrenaline. Also that. Also that. Bad. Really bad Hangman 2. Yeah, I think the Somiya fight's not going to go well. At the very least, the sledgehammer doesn't slow you down while holding it. We're going to lose it going into the actual fight here, but it's a shame. If you could take a sledgehammer into this fight, I'd feel a little better. You don't have that much, like, in the way of things that you can use in this fight. And the table in the corner is the big thing. Move away from it, Sonya. Please. You. Sonya can't defend against bot walls that are broken because they act as a blade at that point. They're like a blunt object for one hit. Oh my god. And then they act as a thing. You can't use the heat move to like make it into a blade though, because that just breaks it instead. I am probably going to use that just to do some quick damage. Or, you know. Oh, I don't have the heat move. Yeah, that's right. My heat is less. This is bad. Hey, Vera. Hope you're doing well. Like, you see how little damage I'm doing? And again, it's glitched. I'm dead. That's bad. I needed that hit to hit. Like, look how little damage I'm doing right now. That's bad. I need to get a damage upgrade now. Like, desperately. Like, I'm doing way less damage than I usually do. Like, I know it's only a 7-second loss, but that's gonna start piling on. That's one of the splits that I can actually save quite a bit of time on. Like 30 plus seconds, etc. Like, somewhere between 30 to 45 seconds. That lack of damage has actually hurt quite a bit. So I need to get it for Koshimizu. So this next split is probably going to be a time loss because I'm going to have to menu in a place I don't usually menu. I really need those heat upgrades. Pretty desperately. Especially for the Jungi-Han free fight. So I'm hoping I can get them now. And then get some... should be fine for that. I'm hoping that's fine. I'm a little worried because I've obviously deviated from my upgrade path at some point. Which isn't good. I'm not sure where I've deviated from it either. That's the worrying thing. I think I know where. I'm fairly certain I know where. I think it was quite early on as well, actually. I think it was like about an hour ago.
Aniki.
Why am I being pinged 9 times? I did get the sprint upgrades, but I usually have them at this point anyway. I usually have sprint level 3 at this point. I've only got sprint level 2. So I've gone wrong somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. I'm going to have to look a bit more closely into my PB. I think this probably means now I'll have a tiny bit more damage than I usually do for this area. Which is interesting. On the right hand side. side one would be better. Ah, they all moved away. I'm always surprised that one isn't a QT. You can go ham with these benches because you get 6 hits on them. Ready? That would have been good if that had connected, but well.
キリの兄貴、早うモレノに行きましょう。いちいち小柄な連中を相手にしとったらキリがあれやせんね。
In fact, I might need sprint level 3 now. Because now begins like the big long treks over Onamichi. This is the Somiya backstory.
桐生の兄貴、おやっさんの行きそうなところって考えたんですけど、俺はとりあえず組の事務所かなって。
広瀬一家の事務所ってことか。
ほいじゃけど事務所じゃったら今留守が誰もおらんですけ、鍵閉めとります。おやさん鍵持っとらんけ、事務所には入れんじゃろ。
そっか、おやっさん鍵持ってねえんだっけ。そういや事務所留守にするなんて今までなかったもんな。
それに陽明連合会もずっとおやっさんを探しとるんじゃ。事務所なんかにおったらもうとっくに捕まっとるぞ。お前他に心当たりの場所はないんか。
すいません桐生の兄貴、もう少し考えてみます。
Probably should have got sprint level.
表には
Yeah.
Probably should have got sprint level 3 during that. Interesting enemy spawn. Good thing I need to get CC9 anyway. Oh, it's doing it again, you piece of shit. I don't know why this isn't triggering sometimes here now. That is so weird. Please? That was a good fight. Usually I go down to the corner and grab the gas barrel, but I decided not to this time. I was wondering whether I could like get the same effects from just throwing a guy, which yes. Yes I can.
それでは出発いたします。
I like we're losing time in the split because the upgrades, like I said. Looking at this is going to be a bit rough. Depends if we can get good hits with the bike here. Hopefully, if he blocks any of them, then we're going to lose time, for sure. Alright, Krishimizu, let's go. We're gonna lose time anyway. I think it's because of the I think it's because of the upgrades we got. I miss! That's the wrong thing. Huh. Well, that's a bad start. This basically could come back by the end of Junki Hand 3. We'll see. It won't happen with Junki Hand 2 because that's literally a fight after this fight. But the time we want to look after is after Junki Hand 3. And then we'll have a clearer picture of where we are on the run. Like, we could still be on time. Because I usually do an upgrade or two around Junki Hand 3. But I've already done that in this split. So we should be fine for a while. I'm getting tired again. Please come together, lads. What? Alright. The hell? That's weird. Wow, lost almost 10 seconds there. That's really bad, actually. I wonder why. Must have been the first fight that went a bit wrong. Because that fight was okay. Right, I'm glad they noticed me because if there's any enemies up ahead, they won't actually aggro me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get sprint up like that. Oh, where are we? Machine gun. I probably shouldn't have done that little bit of an upgrade, but I know I need sprint level 3 for here. Yep. Like, you can see that I can't even make it with sprint level 3 here. It's really bad. Why are you trying to gamble Al? What's Al ever done to you?
兄貴、いいのが船を出しとるはずじゃ。
Hello. That was weird.
いいのがフェリー乗りと待ってます。おーい！
Okay. Seven and a half minutes to get through this section. Not looking good. Definitely not looking good.
Kiryuの兄貴。
お前ら行くぞ
Could you not kick the guy in my hands that I'm gonna use to throw against the other enemies? Thanks. Nice drop kick, dude. Somebody's learned that off me. Too close to it, so I kind of like stopped against it rather than started attacking. That was really bad. I hate doing that. It gets you down quicker, but my god, is that scary. So what I do there is I do a dodge roll just as the animation starts to be able to do Kiryu's jump. It basically means you drop like a stone. You get very close to falling off the edge, but yeah, you go down a lot faster. I can! Oh no. So you don't want to get away from the exploding barrel? No? Okay. You know, I saw that coming.
俺たちに正確に言えばなんだとですが我々あのローがそう言うだろう期限はしかしハルトまだお前の男として聞いてんのかわかりました桐生さんが私のところお待ちしています
桐生の兄貴
聞いてた
兄貴いくら兄貴
全員他の工場ハルトは必ず俺が取り返してくる俺に任せてくれ
Don't blow yourself up here like you did last time, you idiot. Bonk. That was good. And that usually goes. Also, okay, I'm gonna ask outright because like I've been having a few struggles recently with what to do after my Yakuza runs. I kind of want to do like a half casual stuff, but I also kind of want to do like some near practice. But like, what do you guys want to see? Because I know not everybody wants to see near practice. Can I shoot this barricade? No. Wow, even throwing the gun against it didn't count as a hit, even though it made the hit sound. Nice. That's what I was expecting, 4 hits there, not 5. I think we're not going to get our attack buff for this guy, which is a shame. Unless I can drop kick him quick. That was. I definitely should use the barrels and the other stuff that's up here to kill this guy. Hitting him normally just takes way too long. So like, what I'm thinking is either after this, Hyrule Warriors or Fan Games. Like, I don't know if there's anything you lot would like to see out of those two, or if you'd like to indeed see like more near practice. Because I didn't want to do this one in case he guards against it. I like to intersperse it with a triangle because that's less guarded against. Six! Let's go. Missed. Good. Hey, it works then. Okay, back on track. Like I said, this would be the point where we'd see whether the run is back on track or not. And we are. Hyrule sounds alright. Yeah, because like I'd like to like continue the story stuff because I haven't played the story in that, and like I was waiting to do it on stream so that I could like unlock the rest of the items. I'll show you like what me and Nal were talking about as well, Kirby, about all the content in it, because my God, there's so much. It's ridiculous. Like, I never had the game in the first place, and, like, getting it for the first time is just like, why? Like, this is a game that's going to last me until ESA and beyond. Like, I'm going to take it and only play it at ESA and just be like, well, I still haven't beaten this game. Like, it's going to be the perfect, I mean, the absolutely perfect game to take on a flight, because it's just going to, like, consume all my time. Which is great, because, like, that journey goes pretty quickly anyway. It's like a hour-and-a-half flight. Oh, that's a bunch of really bad spawns that somehow didn't see me. Slightly surprised at that. They really should have attacked me then. When you're sprinting, there's more of a chance that the enemies will actually aggro onto you. So I'm very surprised that we didn't actually get aggroed there. Because like, we were like dead on sideways to like that last guy. He should have seen us. Like, we got very lucky there. That should have been a fight.
兄貴、南雲の頭たちに心配かけたくありません。カムロ町へ行く前に一言知らせときましょう。
Is strength level 3 enough for this? It is, thankfully.
兄貴、 わかりました
I like that all the important decisions in this game are the bottom option. I know it's not the first option, like it was in certain other things, but unlike 3 to 5 and Dead Souls, where some of the confirmation is the top option and some of the confirmation is the bottom option, it's a lot better to have it all in one place.
Yuta,
It's weird how you can't pause that at the start of that cutscene. Okay. Is gonna go and have an amazing idea and set himself on fire. Please. Thank you. Hate this vending machine. This vending machine out of all of them is the worst. Like 2 cutscenes here, remember? I always forget the second one. I always think it's just that one, but then it goes into the one where he's actually in the office. I'm drunk, cough. Yes. Yes. I'm drinking gasoline. Wait. That's not right. Guzzling gasoline. That's right. Hope you're doing well, PX. Yeah, I like that they've translated it as Kiryu's thoughts. Like, that adds like a nice little touch, not gonna lie. That's definitely what Kiryu would think as well. Okay. Right, let's see. Bye! Whoops. This is why I like them when they're on the ground, because they don't dodge. For some reason this only takes 3 hits instead of the usual 5. Okay. No, you don't get to hit me with that chair, buddy. Q! I fucking love you, Ed, so much. I'm sorry about all the chairs to the head, honest. Ooh, that's a sexy goal right there. What the heck? No, actually, the boss fight that turns up the most in this game, of all people, would you believe it, is Nagano. There's a lot of bosses that appear 3 times, Jungi Han, Ed, Yuta, of all people. But Nagamo turns up 4 times. The most out of any boss. My summer best is like a 254, I think? You should have seen earlier, we had a row of like 7 or 8 golds. And then things started going a little sour. The greens are fake time losses because they were actually extra upgrades I had to get in those chapters. Wait. Wait, because you can't hit him straight away. Patience. Look how much damage he's doing to me. That's a little worrying, not gonna lie. And I put points into defense. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's an indication of the damage at this point. Oh boy. Oh boy. You might want to be careful later on. Actually, I can find out my sum of best. That's average. Sum of best are 252. Yeah. 252. So, about 5 minutes-ish. I'm only 44 seconds behind sum of best right now, which actually isn't that bad. It's kind of crazy. That means there's big time saves coming up. Oh, hello, hernia. Please stop. Did not appreciate that tea we had 2 hours ago. Oh. Oh, why? 2 chapters left. Yeah, Nagamo 4 is actually like the boss that turns up the most in the game, which, that's hilarious. There's only 3 bosses in this entire game that only turn up once. That's Akiyama, Hirose, and Iwami. So 2 bosses, 1 in the penultimate chapter, 1 in the final chapter, and 1 in the second chapter. Every other boss turns up multiple times. Fuck you, Jimmy Lowe. Yeah, see, Akiyama comments, yeah, no, this isn't fair, I can't beat you. And then you don't fight Akiyama again, because Akiyama's smart enough to realise, yeah, no, I can't beat you. Yuta progressively gets braver and braver, because the first time Yuta fights you is with Nagamo and Matsunaga. And then the second time he fights you is with Takashira. And then this third time he obviously fights you alone. Inside of a burning building. After he tried to set himself on fire. What a dumbass. Excuse me. Wrecking Serena one last time. Well, actually, not one last time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Eric! Thank you very much for the host. How are ya? How was the stream? Hopefully it went well. I saw you were doing a bit of fan games earlier, I think? Also, actually, that's a good point. Those bloody thunderstorms never turned up, did they? We're supposed to have thunderstorms for the past 5 hours, but... Shrug. Oh, well, nice. Thank you for the luck. We're actually, like... This is actually, like, an amazing run at the minute. It's going really well. Which means I'm going to cock it up somewhere. Don't forget, I have 1.5 minutes to save if I don't forget a bloody poem stone. In this very chapter. Cough. Let's find out. Yeah, I've been doing the same lately as well. They're such a nice chill option, aren't they? Like... Okay. You're dead first, sir. Ichikawa? That man was about to fly to the moon. I love the ragdolls in this game. Yeah, that's why I wanted you dead first, and the fact that there's this guy down. I really don't want this guy to get me knocked onto the ground where I'm never getting up again. So I'm gonna take him out. I wanted the gun, but... Nice. That was a bad fight. Probably losing a little bit of time there. Hey, note to self, go forward. You can't go backwards. For some reason, you're blocked off. But yeah, like, I've been getting back into fan games again recently. That's a real bad enemy spawn. Yep. I'm hoping that I can run away from them in time or far enough that it will despawn them, but I don't think it will. Actually, I can't remember. This might be a story trigger, so we might be fine. Please trigger, please trigger. It's not. Oh, nice. They managed to despawn. Okay, we got lucky. Got very lucky. Nice. Your luck has finally turned around. Hey, Nagel. I don't have my heat mode for him like I usually do. Wait, yes I do. Gotta see the QTE. It's a good old staple of the Yakuza series. Beta Pokemon Gold League? What is that? I must have missed something in the last few hours because I haven't heard of that. I was hoping it hit everybody with that. Yeah, my HP is exceptionally low. I slid along the floor there. Nice. Don't forget the fucking poem stones, you dumb idiot. Like this one. So I'm making this a new addition to the run, this Poseidon Path, so we can run around unlimitedly for a bit. I don't think it'll last all the way to the gravestone, but we should be fine for like all of this. Hey look, I didn't forget this one either. Yay! Get these two. I'm gonna have to go and eat at the marsh. I just have no HP right now. I haven't got any HP upgrades for once. I kind of want to keep it that way for some reason. That's gonna cause problems later, but fuck it. And forgot it or not like last time. No, I know. Trust me, I'm paying attention. I am woke. Actually, I'm not. I've had 2 hours sleep over the past 2 days because of the drilling outside. But right now, in this instance, I'm woke. I've got the first 4, and I know I have. The next one now is the one to the south of the graveyard, just after the corner turning after La Marche. So we're going to go to La Marche, and then we're going to go to the graveyard, double back to the shrine, get the one at the shrine, get the one down the stairs, get the one in the middle of the road, and then get the final one down at the bottom. That's how it goes. Confidence. Confidence in not screwing up. Thumbs up. I know I've got this one. I know. I know. Confidence. Yeah, my HP is low. I'm gonna have to eat for sure. It sucks, but... Get our security and peace of mind. We're gonna lose unlimited sprint in a second. I don't know if there's anywhere else I can pick it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Podders, thank you very much for the host. Hope you're doing well. Please no enemies spawn the shrine. Please no enemies spawn the shrine. Yes, it's moving away. Wee-oo. Hey, Zokio. Hope you're doing well as well. So we have the 2 left. That taxi would have been amazing if I didn't have to get this poem stone. That's twice I've been twatted by the taxis in this run. That one doesn't have a Poseidon Baron, if you're wondering why I'm not going to drink from there. Can't remember if this one does or not. Doesn't. That should be the last one. Yay! We didn't do a dumb. This means we can finish the run. So I'm actually taking the taxi here because I don't have level 4 sprint. So if I was to run towards the family office at this point, I would run out of my sprint. By taxi there, I can at least get close and then get in. I don't know if it's a time loss or not. It's fast when you're carrying Haruto because you can't run. But here, I'm not sure. We're going to have to be very careful with these guys. Hope they don't fight with us. And let's hope this doesn't softlock for whatever bizarre reason it softlocked on us during ARPG. Nice. We're gonna run out of stamina before we hit this bridge, I think.
船まで行くにも本家の連中がうろついてるはずじゃ。おいじゃけど暴れてえんじゃな。当然じゃ。もう遠慮はいらん。兄貴、フェリー乗り場へ行きましょう。
Chill for a second. Go. Hey, Ekin. Welcome back. Congrats on working laptop. Is that a fight there? It is, isn't it? And it's right by the CC Lemon that I quite like. Patience. Stealth CC Lemon! Right, let's hope for a good section here. We're going to be in a bit of trouble because we don't have as much health as we usually do. I have a bit of defense, but I don't have that much, so we're very much in the process of let's not get hit, please. This is going to be very tight.
Yakuza!
This is going to be very worrying. I'm glad I grabbed the Baron instead of the big guy, because I wouldn't be able to kill the big guy in one hit. How that happened, but really would like to hit multiple people with... Yeah, thank you.
暗号が差しとこっちじゃ
Takashira opening the door is slightly faster than you opening the door. I really like grabbing the big guys here because they have so much more health than the others. I'm too close to the like actual side, so I'm like knocking them into the side and getting them. See if we can get down here without hitting the top. Well, I don't usually hit the ladder, but alright. I'm gonna take a risk and not grab that item. Which again is very risky considering I missed health items earlier, and the fact that I don't have all the health and defense I usually have. Excuse me? I should have been invulnerable there. I want to hit these two big lads. This bit isn't going well. This bit isn't going well at all. Again, want to aim for the big lads if we can. Good job. I want one of the barrels, but I want to throw first so that I don't get interrupted when I grab one of them. That was close, I should have got hit by that barrel. Okay, the NPCs are making up for me playing really badly right now. I do not like my health being this low. I might get health upgrades real quick. Good old knives. One knife hit is gonna kill me? Two, I guess. I don't know why that one knife hit did so much damage. I've got to. I've got to. I don't like doing this menu here, but I got to. a high chance I'll die if I don't, so I've got to. That's gonna lose us some time, unfortunately. But you see how much of a difference that makes in the HP bar? Like, it makes it massive. Like, I have time to... I might have time to stab this guy. Or will you CC lemon buff? That is why we get the upgrade, in case this guy goes ham on you. See? I really hate this guy. Nagamo? Yeah, like, you want to help out? That's lewd. Damn, Nagamo. Damn. Oh, excuse me. I do apologise about me gas at the minute. My hernia's kicking up a fuss. Oh, by the way, I'm taking you to max when we're at Sweden. Much in the same way I'm taking Kanaris to max. You gotta be careful because max is addictive. BBF taught me the wonders of max last year. He was like, you're gonna go to max and you're gonna wanna go back to max. He was not wrong. If I grab somebody, don't care who. Never been in this corner of the arena before? I just realised I don't have guard crush mastery. Hello? I'll just stay here stunned. Please don't be stunned at the start of this. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna try something different here. I'm going ham. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that gets him into this phase quicker. I've got a bunch of QTEs that are gonna get our heat back, so that was my thoughts on this. So the individual ones don't get your heat back, but the last one does. See, I don't know if it's just placebo, but I feel like running around is making this trigger faster. 5, 6, 7. I use the triangle version because he guards less against it seems. Gets my heat back, and let's roll. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. I'm gonna go full with the normal one. He might guard it. It's fine. Because it leaves him open here afterwards. Decent split. Cool. It would have been gold if I hadn't had to menu. But I had to menu. But I shouldn't need any more upgrades for the rest of the run. Also, Battleship. The entire soundtrack for this game is phenomenal. Like, my favorite soundtracks in this were 0, 2, and 4. But this one... Like, I like the rest of them, but, like, for me, like, 5 is too big. 5's soundtrack is too big. There's, like, some good ones, but there's never anything you hear consistently. Whereas in this one, obviously, each boss has its own theme. And like, even when the bosses come back, like Jungi Han, when you hear his theme 3 times, it doesn't get any less hype. When you hear Ed's theme all 3 times, it doesn't get any less hype. Yeah, that one, Ekin. Because I always reply, like, to people with, like, as in, yeah, yeah. Fucking hate that emote. Really fucking... It's got a really punchable face for an emote as well. Nice. Fuck that emote. So we'll see what happens in this split, because this split is going to be interesting. I feel like this split was a very good split in my PB, so I've got new strats for Somia. So let's see how that fight goes. Yeah, like Somia turns up 3 times. Krishmiz only turns up 2 times. But like most bosses turn up in this game 3 times. Everybody's a Kuze. Apart from Nagamo, who's the real Kuze. I did stop slightly because I don't want to get triggered by these guys. That one guy glitched and turned around, which was annoying, and then all these NPCs spawned. Did you see that? The enemies are actually here, where I am now. But because we went into the vending machine, they kind of phased out of existence for a few seconds. Rocket launcher time. I love this cutscene as well. It's like not even a major cutscene, but it's so damn cool. Also, Yakuza 5 flashbacks. I was hoping to collateral these guys. Alright, Nagamo, you have fun with him. I shouldn't go after these guys first, but they all line up so nicely. I was really hoping to, yeah, utilize that twice. Random guy just punched me in the face. 6, 7, 8. So ideally I would have picked up the bike and hit everybody with it, but yeah, that didn't go too well. Note to self, it's an extra 1 down in the taxi. And it's an extra 1 down in the confirmation menu. Shake the baby expedition. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun at ESA. That's just gonna be fun. I'm gonna look like a right idiot. Just become a Yakuza, then you can. You get to walk around the RPG doing whatever the hell you want. Very certain that's not true, but don't know until we try. Police hospital first. Don't forget. You always forget. Don't forget. Didn't forget. Oh yeah, the bot's very rigged. It's not my bot. If it was my bot, it'd be extra rigged. The more bits you give, the more rigged it is. Hey! Okay. Whew, let's go. Why is it always the tower? Why not? It's a landmark. If it doesn't get blown up, then there's no point building it back again. But grab somebody, don't care who. Okay, grab me somebody with HP so I can knock the rest of you out. You'll do, actually. Oh, wow, they dealt with their guys a lot quicker than they usually do. God, this is so good. I decided to let them deal with him. I turned around and changed my decision really quickly there. I was just like, they're not gonna kill him. Oh, OG Stones Gate? OG Stones Gate's good. There was like 9 anime I wanted to watch this season, and I'm watching 0 of them. Because I got lazy and now there's so many episodes to watch, it's just like, fuck. And I rewatched the entirety of Full Metal Panic whilst my internet was down, so that I could watch TSR. That's not what I wanted to grab, I wanted the grenade. Akiyama, please get away from there. Keep forgetting, not skeptical cutscene. Alright lads, good luck, I'm dealing with those two. Haha, blew yourself up, you idiot! Why are both grenade guys in front of me? Ah! So stop throwing grenades in the work environment. It's uncool. It's not productive either. Bonk.
ここも片付きましたね。先を急ぎましょう。死ねユタまずは一人。次はどっちだ？動くなユタ。じっとしてろ。すぐに片付ける。少し我慢しろ。
What? Why didn't it grab the... Why didn't it grab anything? Fuck you, Matsubo! I wanted the dagger, but I missed it. It's Too late now. Right. So I have a nice chunk of my attack buff left. What usually happen? Cool. Not dead, huh? Impressive. Grenade. Ugh. Not skippable! Stop trying to skip the unskippable cutscenes! That's fine. Hit all of these guys. What? Did that go for a grenade? Like... Still trying to skip the unskippable stuff, idiot. Tee. Ooh. That's such a risky strat. That is such a risky strat.
誰だ
あなたがこちらいらっしゃる
代わりのお前はどこ
俺がどこにではここで
Sound of a bone breaking, yes. Alright, new Somia strats. Basically, I'm gonna go kick him in the face. Instead of using the bar stools. Beat. Oh boy. wish he wouldn't dodge. That doesn't help. E. Hey, we're behind the bar. Where did I get this steal from? I'm gonna go all the way, even if he blocks it. This is gonna leave him with so little health for this last phase. Yeah, Twitch has been very weird all night. Twitch has actually been breaking all night. I'm gonna drop kick him first. Well, I had to switch Twitch servers earlier because the Twitch server we were on just broken. Gave everybody a content error. Nice goal. The best ragdolls. The best. Yeah, Streamlabs did die. I remember seeing that, like, during the middle of Pi's Ocarina of Time randomizer. Like, everybody who was using Streamlabs just got this origin thing all across their screens. Like, oh, that's broken. Okay. 2 bosses left. Two bosses left, and I'm not gonna heal. I got plenty of healing items. I'm gonna pause here to hope that the vending machine loads in a bit quicker. Because sometimes it doesn't. That wasn't a lot of health. Okay. Found my 2 bosses. Let's go. Yeah, it's not 0, that's the important thing. I'll have to heal before Iwami, that's for sure. Maybe for second phase Koshimizu. We'll see. Alright, Rick. Enjoy. Hope you have a good haircut. Only person you want to hit and slap here is Koshimizu. Everybody else will despawn when he goes into phase 2. And we're just gonna go into our heat mode and fuck him up. Who cares about his knife if he can't hit you? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Paris CC Lemon! Like I said! I usually split for Koshimizu when this cutscene starts, because that's when he's dead. Like, he doesn't get up after that. Right, Iwami time. As long as I don't die, this is a beautiful PB. Now that I've said that. It's 255 ink, let's go. Sorry, he takes the glasses off. Nice end frame. Beautiful. That's a good run. Holy shit. That's a good run. God